What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you yet another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against fellow YouTuber Swagtactular. So you guys have probably heard of him, and yeah, I'll have all his stuff in the description for you guys so you can check him out. Pretty cool guy. He also does, Wi-Fi battles and other things like that. He's really funny, so yeah, definitely check him out. But anyway, let's get on to the battle. We decided that we wanted to do like some kind of mixture of RU and UU, so we don't have the typical Talonflame, Greninja, Aegislash, Lucario, all that shit. So, on his side, well, a lot of these Pokemon are standing out because I honestly have not seen them this generation yet at all. Mew's being one of them, Bouffalan's another, and then actually Wobbuffet is another, so I really haven't seen any of his team so far in competitive battles other than, watching matches. I haven't actually seen them in action against my own teams. On my side, I've got a Guts Heracross, and that's actually going to be my lead in this battle. I decided to bring Delphox, and that's kind of interesting. Well, at least it turns out to be kind of interesting, and she actually does some pretty good work in this battle. So, yeah, that's enough about that. Let's stop rambling. Let's get into the battle. So, I'm going to start off with my Punch Bug, and he's going to start off with his Gardevoir, and I'm guessing that this thing is going to be a Mega Gardevoir, so that is cool. He's going to trace my Guts, and that doesn't matter, so that's that. And yeah, he's going to Mega Evolve on the first turn, and I'm thinking that he's probably thinking it's going to be a Scarf set, but nonetheless, I won't be able to kill him in one hit. But I guess he was wrong about that, because I'm going to go straight for the Mega Horn, and yeah, that just flat out knocks him out before Gardevoir can do anything. And I activate my Flame Orb too on top of that, and I'm untouched. So that just could not have gone better for me. In comes Wobbuffet, and I'm thinking that a counter is coming, so I need to go for a Swords Dance, to make sure that I kill him. So I'm going to get my attack up. I've got the boost from Guts going on. I'm like, there's no way he's surviving this. No way. Mega Horn actually hits 2 turns in a row, which is surprising, but somehow he survives. And I'm like, what? But he has a Focus Sash. It's the first time I've ever seen a Wobbuffet holding a fucking Focus Sash. That's absolutely ridiculous. And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? That is actually a brilliant idea. And he takes out Heracross because of that. So that kind of sucks. So I'm going to bring in Tyrantrum here and just go for the Stealth Rocks. And he's going to go for the Destiny Bond, so I'm like, okay, so I guess I can't attack you on this turn, so I can either switch out, but I can't because he has Shadow Tag, so I'd have to just go for a non-damaging move. And I'm just going to go for the Rock Polish. That's the only other non-damaging move that I have. And I figured this would be coming, but he's going to go for the Encore. And now he's going to withdraw the Wobbuffet and, just save it for fodder because there's nothing I can do. I can't switch. I have to go for Rock Polish, so he gets a free switch no matter what. And that's awesome, I guess, for him. So he's going to bring in his Gallade, and the Gallade is shiny too, so he's got shiny Gallade and shiny Gardevoir. It's kind of interesting. So instead of switching, I'm just going to stay in because I don't need this Tyrantrum. There's no sense in taking a close combat, having something else on my team take a close combat, and, I don't know. I just didn't think it was worth it, so I'm like, whatever. I still have an extra turn of Encore that I have to go through. So just let him lower his defense, and then he's either going to have to switch out or have his Gallade get killed. So that's actually a plus on my part because, yeah, the only thing I really wanted Tyrantrum to do was set up the Stealth Rocks, and that's it. Anything else, most matches, is just a bonus. So that's that. So with Tyrantrum down from 2 close combats, I'm going to bring in Wadissimo, the Delphox. And I'm pretty sure that he knows it's going to be choiced because that's really the only way that Delphox can be good. So he's going to fodder off his Wobbuffet here for a couple of reasons. One, he wants to see what move that I'm going to lock myself into. And 2, to fodder it off so that he can switch into something that he will want to take it. So he's going to bring in his Mew. And Mew can be so versatile, it's impossible to know what kind of set it's going to be running because it can literally learn every move. So I go for the Fire Blast, and I really thought I might have a shot at killing it, but this must be a bulkier Mew. It looks like it's some kind of support set. It's going to set up the rocks, and that's going to be important for later. So I'm just going to go for another Fire Blast, and this is just really surprising to me, the fact that I hit 2 Mega Horns in a row earlier in the match, and now I hit 2 Fire Blasts in a row. That's just insane. I don't normally have that kind of luck, and Karma doesn't take very long to turn around and bite me in the ass coming up at the end of this match. So, yeah, that's that. So he's going to bring in his Bouffalant now, and Bouffalant looks pretty freaking awesome in this gen, I have to say. But I need to switch out here. I can't keep Delphox in. So, yeah, I'm going to bring in my Torterra because, you know, he's a physically defensive set, and he takes so much damage from Head Charge. Bouffalant is so powerful, and even with the Rocky Helmet and, you know, recoil, it just, I don't know. It's not doing as much as I wanted it to. I mean, I guess I just wanted it to kill him, but it's not going to happen. Torterra's not even going to get a move off. Thankfully, though, it gets him down low enough to where I can revenge kill him with almost anything, which is good news because Bouffalant's just super bulky. So I'm going to bring in my Sparks, the Manectric, and I'm going to Mega Evolve, get the Intimidate off, and, you know, if for some reason he were to live or something like that, but he's not going to, and I don't think he wants to switch this thing out either. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. And I'm thinking that's going to be enough to knock him out. It is. So down goes the Bouffalant, but for him, it did its job. It took out my physical wall, so that's perfect for him. So I'm going to bring Wandissimo back in, and yeah, this is why getting the Stealth Rocks up earlier was important. And that was a win for his Mew, even though I killed it, because now Wandissimo has to switch into the Stealth Rocks, and that's going to provide a good one-hit KO area for this Steelix. So I made a mistake here, and I decided to go for the Switcheroo to give him the choice specs. And, you know, I get the Assault Vest, but he's just going to go for the Earthquake and kill me. I should have just went for the Fire Blast and killed this thing, or I guess it has Sturdy, so I couldn't kill it, or just to get damage. And if it missed, it missed, but I should have just tried to kill him. But that's okay. And actually, I probably could have killed him, because now I think about it, I do have Stealth Rocks up. So if it hit, I would have killed him, and this match would have been a lot different at the end here. But now I have Milotic out here, and we're just going to have to trade Scalds and Earthquakes. And I was really hoping for a burn. I didn't get one, and that's unfortunate. So he gets a little bit more damage off. And the second Scald is going to take out this Steelix, so that's good. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, why did I use Switcheroo on that Steelix? I should have just knocked him out. That would have made things so much different, and it's going to end up costing me. I still think I'm in a good position here, though, because he's down to his last Pokemon. It's going to be Gallade. He's going to go for the Zen Headbutt, and you know, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping he wasn't going to get a flinch there, and he didn't. So that's great. I go for the Scald. I'm like, okay, that's going to be a 3-hit KO. Can I please get a burn? No, not on the first try. That sucks. Now he's going to go for Zen Headbutt again. And I could have gone for Recover there, but I decided to go for another Scald, try to play it a little bit risky, see if I could get a crit or a burn. I don't get either. And that's unfortunate as well. So this is like, what, I used Scald 3 or 4 times and didn't get a burn at all, and that just sucks. So he's going to go for the Zen Headbutt. I was really hoping he would miss one of those as well, but that doesn't happen. So Milotic goes down, and now I'm down to my last Pokemon, which is going to be Manectric. I get the Intimidate off, and I know he's not going to be able to kill me because he's Scarf, so he's going to be faster than me. He needs to get a flinch or a crit, and he's going to get the crit at the best possible time for him, worst possible time for me. Manectric goes down, and that's the battle. And immediately after that happened, I was like, I can't believe I used Switcheroo. That cost me the match. As much as I wanted to be mad about, you know, crit, you know, all that stuff, it's part of the game, and I needed to not get myself in that position at the end of the match to where that cost me the game. And I had some plays there where I could have avoided it, and I didn't. But nonetheless, it was still a great match. I really thought it was hilarious that he had Focus Sash Wobbuffet. I don't understand why that's not catching on more, because Wobbuffet requires more strategy than you would think, and you can actually do some serious damage to some teams with Wobbuffet. So Pretty cool idea, yeah, and overall just a great match, so hopefully we can have another one at some point. I like having these lower tiered matches because some of the upper tiered Talonflames and Aegislashes and all that stuff just get old as hell after a while, so it's nice to change things up and see some new pokes and play with somebody that knows what they're doing and such. But alright, I'm rambling. That's enough for this time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and go check out Swagtactular's channel as well. I'll see you next time, guys. Game on.